Hi. This video is purposely recorded for my beginner students where I feel they need to practice this at home so that in future we can actually do an easy flow together. For example, some salutation A. Okay, so the poses that I'm going to teach for this video will be the plank pose and also the downward facing dog. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, come to your child pose. As you inhale, come and up, tuck in your toes, lift up your knee, shift your weight back, lift your tailbones up all the way to the ceiling, lengthen your spine. Okay, for these positions, not many people will be able to lower down their heels at their first try unless they have been practicing this for a while or they have very flexible hamstrings. Okay, so it's totally fine to actually lift up your heels and bend your knee because the things that we are targeting here is to lengthen our spine. Okay, first thing you need to focus is on your palms. Make sure you press and push the floor. Do not drop your shoulder down so that you don't burden or compress to your shoulders. Okay, second, your hand is actually next to your ear, parallel to your ear. Okay, I do not wish to see a pose like this because this has become like a back bend, or I do not want to be like this because your spine is not straightening. Okay, so hands next to your ears, press and push the ground. Okay, bend your knee, lift up your heels, tailbones up to the sky. Okay, you can see from now that your spine is fully lengthened. Only when you are comfortable with this position, then you can slowly try to lower down your heels to straighten your hamstring, to stretch your hamstring. Okay, always target for your belly to your thigh. Okay, so if you lower it down, this is how your downward facing dog looks like. Okay, come back down to your child pose. Okay, next we're gonna do the plank pose. For the plank pose, go all the way up, tuck in your toes, and lift up your knee, lift up your hip, and engage your core. Remember to press and push the floor so that you engage your back muscle, engage your core, and stay here straight. Some people, they might not forget to engage their core, which their plank become like this. Some people, they will lift up their butts too high. So what we are looking at is squeeze your glutes, engage your core, press and push the ground. Okay. Now with this downward dog and your plank, we're going to try to shift from downward dog to plank, plank to downward dog. Okay. Now come into your child pose. Measure your distance. Inhale up, tuck in your toes, lift up your knee, shift your tailbones up to the sky. Okay, press and push the floor. Hands besides your ears. Okay, tummy to your thigh. Okay. Now we slowly shift our weight forward to our plank pose. Lower down your hip, engage your core. Okay. This is the plank. And now we slowly shift it back to our downward facing dog. Bend your knee, shift your weight back, lift up your tailbone, and to your downward dog. Okay. Okay, for those who can lower down their heels. Okay, this can be done with this way. Okay, downward dog. Okay, lift up your heels, shift your weight forward, shoulders aligned to your wrist, to your plank, and then shift your weight back, lift up your tailbone to the sky, and to your downward dog. You can practice this flow, plank, downward dog, plank. This is also to strengthen your upper body, straighten your spines and also for your hamstring flexibility.